In this lesson, we're going to explore rhythm. Now, for me personally, I find a really great way of exploring rhythm is to start embodying it, just moving along to music. So that might be while you're listening to, I don't know, a song on the radio, while you're doing something else, but just keeping that kind of, that inner pulse in the body I can find is really useful. But just to explain some of the very basics of rhythm and tempo, for most pop songs, and this is a generalization, but for most, they're in a 4/4 rhythm. And that means there's 4 beats to a bar. So we'll just count it out. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Join me. 1, 2, 3. Start to move. 1, 2, 3. Walk around the room if you want to. 1, 2, 3, 4. For some people, you might want to use your feet. You might want to be 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Whatever feels good, you can walk around to that rhythm, just practicing it. So obviously, rhythm can speed up or slow down, and that is the tempo of the song. So when someone talks about the tempo, it's like basically how fast or slow it is. So usually, well, nearly always, ballads tend to be slower than dance music. So something like a classic disco tune, Car Wash. So it's, you might not ever get rich, but let me tell you, it's better than digging a ditch. You know, you can hear that it's got a bit more tempo, it's got a bit more pace, whereas some of the songs we're working on the course are more ballad-like, so they tend to be slower with longer phrases. So that's just a little bit on tempo. Now, often as a singer, so what we talked about, first of all, the 4 beats in a bar. Don't worry about this too much at this stage, but they're known as crotchets. So those 4 beats is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... So when we think about singing, sometimes we think about the offbeat. So the offbeat is the and, that 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, so we might click. So if I do the 1, 2, 3, 4. So to start to embody that, I would say do a stamp and then a click or a clap, whatever you're comfortable with. So it's like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now that could be quite difficult to coordinate if you're not used to it. Another way of doing it is to walk around. So just do like a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. I've got a small space to walk around in, but you can use whatever space you have. And just learn to physicalize and embody that rhythm, hear it. There's another thing called time signatures. So the 4 that we talked about, like 4/4 time, is 4 crotchet beats in a bar. So that's what we started with, that 1, 2, 3, 4. You can also get 3 crotchets in a bar. So that's like a waltz time. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So something like, looking out on the morning rain, Natural Woman. I used to feel so uninspired. How's that feel? It's got groups of 3. Another thing that often happens when we're singing pop or soul music is we think about, in that 1, 2, 3, 4, sometimes we're thinking about the rhythm being on the 2 and the 4. So one of the songs we're going to work on, I Need a Dollar, does this. It's that, I need a dollar, a dollar, a dollar is what I need. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Join. I need a dollar, a dollar, a dollar is what I need. So just join with the clicking or clapping, whatever feels good for you. Clicking is quite nice though. I need a dollar, a dollar, a dollar is what I need. So just playing around with where you feel the pulse of something, really getting your ears around rhythm and your body around rhythm. So a good way to explore it is basically dance, nod your head, tap your foot, whatever feels natural to you.